Tonight we're going to take a look at spiritual centers on the move, and we want to highlight the various spiritual movements occurring within our community. Recently I had the opportunity to visit with Unity Center for Spiritual Living and to speak with their congregational leader. Here's what happened. So Judy, thank you so much for spending some time with us today. So just so we're clear, you are Judy Venturini and you are the senior minister here at the Unity Center for Spiritual Living.
That's correct.
So tell us a little about the center and what its foundational beliefs are.
Okay. Unity was founded over 120 years ago, and Unity's basically was founded to bring people of different faiths together to discuss spiritual principles. The co-founders felt that it was important to the whole concept of unity or oneness, that we find a way that we collectively believe in some things that are in common.
We're here today with Pastor David Crosby of the Pocono Community Church in Mount Pocono, Pennsylvania. So welcome, Pastor. So give us a little bit of a background of your history as a church.
Well, thank you, Nat. It's great to be here. And my wife, Rebecca, and I moved back into the area 7 years ago to plant Pocono Community Church. And it's just been an exciting adventure these past 7 years. Our church began literally in a prayer meeting in our apartment complex, and it grew into meeting on Sundays. Our first Sunday meeting was in a home, and we ended up in multiple locations throughout the area, and we finally landed in a high school where we met for over 5 years. And then we were, as the church continued to grow, and we were able to purchase the property and build the facility that we're in today.
Wow. Now joining us in studio today is Father Anthony Mongello of St. Anne's in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, as well as Pastor Lee McLeod of Life Restoration Church of God in Reading, Pennsylvania. So welcome, Father.
Thank you very much.
And welcome, Pastor. What does your church have to offer for just a plain old parishioner who's living everyday life and doesn't have some of those challenges?
Well, in our parish, again, we try to have an organization of some sort that will relate to a person wherever they happen to be. You know, we have a 55-plus group, we have a youth group. We don't have one specifically at the parish, but our diocese sponsors a young singles group and things along those lines. We have men's prayer groups, all those kinds of things, you know, so no matter where they find themselves, there's hopefully something that can bring them to church and feel part of that community.
That's wonderful. And Pastor McLeod.
And at Life Restoration in Reading, Pennsylvania, we actually help to fortify people because it's often and it's easy to preach the word of God. But we try to aid people in living godly after they leave church, which keeps them from falling to the woes of society. So we place the emphasis on teaching them how to live when the preaching is done.